Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing a wedding kit layout and also combined with my Spiegelmom Scraps design team layout. And I am using sequins called Forever Young. I believe they're still available in the shop. If not, she has lots of other sequins available in the shop. But I'm showing you the items that I'm going to be using. I did forget to show the sequins. I will show them before I start the layout. Um, but here I'm have a lot of items left from my wedding kit that I put together a few months back in March. And the tags actually don't make it on the layout. Spoiler alert. I do end up using the white brick paper that you see laying on the desk. That is from Paper Rose. And I did add that into the kit. I needed more background papers. And I'm going to use a few scraps and lots of embellishments. And I'm going to keep the layout kind of simple. The photos are of my mom and dad before they cut the wedding cake, and they're just looking at each other. So I just thought they were cute photos and they show their relationship with each other. And here I'm just again showing you more scraps, pieces that I have cut out already, or ephemera pieces. The flowers do make it on the layout. These little stamps that I keep trying to use that say love do not make it on the layout again. I do get the title always on the layout, which I really like that title, but it was really hard to use on a layout, but I finally got it done. So there's the sequence pack. You can see that's the Forever Young, like I said, and it's a mix of blues, green, gold, black, and I believe that's it. Oh, little white flowers. And I do use the little white flowers, the black, the blue, and the gold. I don't use the white because it blends too much in with the background. And here I'm matting the photo, and I did cut out the background piece of the photo mat on any of the photos that I did. And that was because I'm running kind of low on these papers, but I don't really want to buy any more. I want to finish up the layouts that I have left to do, which is only probably two more, maybe three. So I want to just use it up and be done with it. So here I'm going to mat my photo, or I already matted my photo, sorry. And each of the photos are on white cardstock. So I'm going to lay the larger photo, which was a 5x7, but it was kind of, I guess, off. It wasn't really cut correctly when it was originally cut wherever it was printed at. I believe my mom had this photo printed a long time ago. So I just trimmed it up. So it's still pretty close to 5x7. But again, I had to trim it down a little bit. And then the photo mat around it. And then the other two photos are approximately 3x4 ish. And then the littler one is 3x like 3.5, I believe. And then the other one is a 3x4. And then I'm going to put always up there at the top. And I'm going to put a little flower cluster right there with that wood veneer piece. The wood veneer pieces come from some assemblage required, and those are very thin and delicate, but I thought they looked really good on this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and use those on this layout finally. I've had those in the kit since the beginning and haven't been able to get them on any layouts. So they're finally on a layout. I'm going to use this little negative piece that I cut with a metal die, and it's backed with vellum. I didn't use it on the last layout I created, so I'm finally getting on this one. And then another little, this is a sticker cluster that was on the sticker sheet, and I took the stickiness of the backing off of it with baby powder and then placed play foam on it. And that's so that I can add another wood veneer little leaf over there on that side too. So the design kind of is a diagonal. It's going to go from the top left down to the bottom right. And then just the photos around the layout. And the fourth photo where they're kissing down in the corner is slightly slanted. That's the only photo that's slanted. The other ones are just going to stay straight. And again, I just kept it fairly simple, mainly just so the photos can be shown off. And I'm going to add the always title up here And then I'll add a little tiny foam piece that says love. So the title is actually Love Always. And down at the bottom, I'll add one more foam piece over below the photo where they're kissing. And it says, so much love, I believe is what it says. Let me look at the layout real quick. If I'm at home, I can actually do that. I forgot what it said. So much love. I was right. And that's what I'm going to add down there at the bottom. Thought about adding it up there at the top where my dad's smiling at my mom, but it kind of looked off since I really don't have 3 clusters. Like I said, I ended up doing a diagonal. So I'm going to add it down here at the bottom. And I like the way that looks. And then these little hearts is just a blue and a pink heart. And they're like a checkered pattern. And I added those at the top up there. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I can add in or not. I add in these little yellow like foam flowers. And then I'm going to start adding the sequins. And down at the bottom, I just add sequins in the negative, literally the negative space, the little metal die cut negative. And I just rotated colors. And then at the top, I'm going to add it as a butterfly trail. So I'm going to use the sequins as a butterfly trail at the top. And then pretty much that's going to be the end of the layout. So again, this is for Spiegelmom Scraps, and you can pick up any of her sequins on her website. The information is down below in the description box. And again, you can use my code Jennifer15 and save 15% on any sequence that you pick up in the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed the layout and get an idea of a nice, simple layout. This is actually 5 photos, including a 5x7 on an 8.5x11 layout. And I like the way that it turned out. Thanks, guys. Bye.